Hey everybody, and welcome back to Unique Does. Today, Unique does cooking. Today, we're gonna make my mama's, your mama's Southern fried chicken. This chicken is seasoned and fried to perfection. It's a very simple recipe, but you have to cook with love for your family. If you make this for your friends and family, they're going to beg you to make this again and again. Just ask my family. This is a very quick recipe. All you need are a few things: chicken, salt, pepper, seasoning salt, self-rising flour, and your favorite oil. I use canola oil. And the secret ingredient is eggs. I'm using today 3 eggs that are already beaten. But so simple, right? Let's get cooking. We are ready to begin. Before we start, make sure that you wash your chicken however you prefer. Some people like to use apple cider vinegar. Some people use vinegar. Some people use lemon juice. Whatever your method is, use that method. And prepare your chicken. You also want to put your oil on the stove. If you have a deep fryer, feel free to use your deep fryer. I don't have one right now, so I'm going to use a back in the day method. A pot and some oil. I've put about 4 to 6 cups of canola oil in my pot. You can do more or less depending on how much chicken you plan on frying. Let's start. So I already have my chicken wings cut on my pan. I have my 3 eggs already beaten and ready to go in a bowl. This is probably the easiest recipe that we're going to do on Unique Does. But again, you gotta cook with a little bit of love. So I'm going to do salt on every piece. They're all laying flat. So they're all my wings laying flat. I'm going to put some salt on all of them. Everyone gets some love. Each piece of chicken. After I do the salt, then I'm going to do pepper. Again, each piece of chicken gets some love. No piece of chicken left behind. Okay? After the pepper, then the seasoning salt. And you don't even have to use these seasonings. You can use whatever you prefer. But this is what I know tastes amazing. And here's where some people go wrong. You're gonna do both sides of your chicken. So let's flip them all over. So I'm gonna flip over every piece of chicken. If you're wondering why my chicken wings are so small, it's because I'm in the UAE and there are no added hormones and preservatives to the meat. All right, now I'm going to season the other side. Again, I do salt first, then the pepper, and last but not least, the seasoning salt. And then from there, I'm going to just take my chicken and put it in the egg. I'm gonna start, you can do all of your chicken at one time, but because my oil is ready and ready to go, I'm only gonna do about 10 pieces now so you can see what we're going to do. So I'm gonna add 3, 5, I'm gonna coat it all in the egg, then coat it. And then I'm going to take it over here to my flour. I put about 3 cups of flour in a bowl. And again, you can add more or less depending on how much chicken that you're going to fry. But then you're going to just kind of shake the excess, shake your excess off of the chicken and let it go. And this is self-rising flour. You can use a breader. You can use all-purpose flour, but I found that the self-rising flour works the best. But put it all in the flour, again, shaking off that excess. and then coat it really nice with the flour. Coat all the pieces. There's no naked parts unless you like naked wings, and you can just do yours from the egg into the fryer, but whatever you prefer. And now I've got them all coated, and my grease is nice and hot. I'm gonna give it a test by adding a little flour. Yep, the sizzle means it's ready. So I'm gonna put in my 10 wings, shaking off the excess flour. And you don't have to use wings. You can use any piece of chicken that you would like, as long as you season both sides. So you can do wings, thighs, breast. It may take a little bit longer to cook the breast, but you can still do it. And then here, if you have a deep fryer, your chicken's gonna float to the top. If you're doing like a pot like me, it will still float, and it'll be brown, a nice brown color, real pretty. People have said that I make really pretty chicken. Just wait and see. You'll see it. Okay, so I have a plate I'm going to use that I've put with paper towels just to kind of catch the excess grease or oil that come off the chicken. But as you can see, they're all pretty much floating to the top. Nice, pretty brown color. If you like your chicken really, really dark, you can leave it in a few more minutes. But I prefer mine a nice, pretty brown. I'm going to take them out and lay them on the platter. They're too hot to eat right now, but this is it. Your mama, my mama's famous Southern fried chicken. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to be uniquely you. Until next time.